No one is worthy of dating him. Nobody. Okay? I don't know if anyone thought they could come and watch this video and think they could figure out if I was gonna play or pass. Let me tell you what you not gonna do, okay? Nobody is good enough for him. He is amazing. He is perfect. Who are you? You don't even know his real Majikame account. Who said he had a Majikame account? I'm asking the questions here. You better answer me right now. I would like to propose a society for people like us who truly understand who he is, who he is, who he is. Hey everybody, it's your girl Aoi, and welcome back to part 3 of Play or Pass Twisted Wonderland edition. Yay! So let's get right into it with Ignihyde Dorm. Starting off with the dorm leader, Idia Shroud. 3rd year student, about 6 foot tall, and a member of the board gaming club. I'm totally here for this because I could see him as the D&D master. You know what I mean? Favorite subject is summoning. Ooh, like what though? Maybe like a 3-headed dog or something? Maybe something even cooler, like fries and a Coke with ice. Yeah, it's very specific. His hobby is PC gaming. Well, you know what they say about PC gamers. They're a little bit, kind of snobby when it comes to other gamers who are more console, like Xbox and Switch and PlayStation and stuff. But I can't see him being that shady. You know what I mean? Well, at least not to your face. Dislikes talking in person. Yes, this is why we have texting. This is why texting is so great. Favorite food? Junk food. Okay, now, nobody tell Riddle, okay? We're gonna protect our precious baby and his junk food. Also, how do you get to be 6 foot tall eating junk food? Now, that's some real magic there, if you ask me. I wonder what his favorite junk food is. Like chips, candy, Twinkies. Oh, you know what's really good? Fudge rounds. Ugh, I used to love those as a kid. And go for some right now. Least favorite food? Raw fish. Well, okay, that's fair. Talent? Programming. Okay, listen to this, all right? Hear me out. If there is anyone who can figure out how to mine Bitcoins without destroying the environment, it's this kid right here. That's right. Get your bag, Idia. And be sure to share it, with your friends. Let's take a look at his mini bio. Ignihydeの寮長。ネクラな性格で人と接することを好まず、寮の自室に引きこもりがち。時々人が変わったように饒舌になることがある。Okay, hanging out in his dorm room is cool if he has enough things to do. Hear me? Things to do. You two can play PC games and board games and order pizza for all I care. However, what I'm concerned about is this other chatterbox personality that he's got going on. Sure, people can be 2 things, but should they be 2 people? Final verdict? Pass. I have a strange feeling that his dorm room might kind of smell funny. But if it doesn't, well, he'd make good company for a rainy day. Is that okay? Like a rainy day boyfriend? Can he help you become a Fortnite champ? Asking for a friend. Next up, we have Ortho Shroud. He's actually not a first year, a second year, a third year, or a fourth year. He's about 4'10", but he can fly, so. And as a note, he is right-handed, which I think is interesting because you think he'd be able to use his left and right pretty equally, but he's not on any teams or in any clubs. He doesn't have a favorite subject, but his hobby is board games. I mean, is he not allowed to join the board gaming club? I guess not if he's not technically a student. Wait. I think I might be throwing a little plot hole into the game, so let's just back it up. He dislikes lightning strikes. Fair enough. I totally get that because one, nobody likes them, right? And two, they could be especially dangerous to him. Which makes me think, I wonder if he keeps those like static electricity squares around to touch all the time. Or maybe they're for Idia to touch. Favorite food? None. Least favorite food? None. Talent? Looking up things. Weird flex, but okay. I mean, this is exactly why we have Alexa and Siri. Maybe his bio will tell us a little bit more? Idia no ototo. Idia to sune ni koudou o tomo ni shite yori, oni omoi seikaku. Ani to wa taishou teki ni akaruku, tsunao de, koukishin ga ousei. So, does this mean if you two date, you'll be constantly hearing about his big brother? In that case, you might as well date Idia. Also, being bright, straightforward, and curious aren't exactly novel qualities in a boyfriend. Just saying. Final verdict? Pass. But can we keep him around somehow? Like maybe we can yell, Ortho, what's the weather gonna be like today? Or Ortho, get my party playlist on. Also, why doesn't he have a class? I mean, what does he do all day? Well, I guess he's following around Idia, so. Next dorm. This one's a pretty popular fave with everyone, right? And you know I'm talking about Diasomnia. So let's start with their great dorm leader, Malleus Draconia. Third year student, about 7'7". You heard that right, 7'7". Are you ready to climb that tree? Think about it. Member of the Gargoyle Studies Club. I'm gonna guess that it's not the TV show, but like actual gargoyles. But this club sounds pretty metal. Favorite subject, magical defense. Again, I'm just gonna ask this every time I see this. Who is coming for you, Mal? Okay, you are 7'7" and you have horns coming out of your head. Like seriously, who is coming for you? Hobby? Touring ruins. I gotta be honest, like this bio just keeps getting better and better. I love it. Dislikes operating tech. I'm not sure what this means, but it sounds like maybe no text messages, no video chat, no Snapchat, no sliding into DMs. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. I'll leave it to you. Favorite food? Frozen treats. You know, like flavored ices, real old-timey stuff. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's because his tongue is hot with the, you know, because when he does the thing, and then, you know, they had the issue with the bangs, and, okay, but we won't bring that up. Least favorite food? Big cakes. The way I interpret this is that maybe a slice of cake is okay, you know, or maybe like a tiny cake, but none of those like giant sheet cakes or big round layered and tiered cakes. And I'm just gonna venture a guess that it's because he has no one to share them with. Not really popular at school, I guess, in the friend department. And his talent is string instruments. Do you think that includes guitar? It would be nice to have like a hot boyfriend who also plays guitar and is really into gargoyles and eating frozen treats. Okay. Mind out of the gutter. Focus. Let's take a look at his bio, because this could be really good. Diasomnia no 寮長。妖精族の末裔で、世界でも屈指の魔法力を持つ。学園でも人目を借りる存在だが、力より堅いオーラをまとっている。Okay, so potentially dating one of the greatest sorcerers in the world currently. No pressure, right? But also it would totally rock to go on dates, looking at ruins, eating ice cream, and getting lost because you can't use the GPS on your phone, playing guitar in his room, but it's probably actually a violin, and talking about gargoyles. With that said, the final verdict is a no-brainer. Play him. Don't ever let him go. Okay? Even Leona wouldn't fool with this guy. That's how cool he is. While you're at it, can you ask him how I can grow horns too? Also, you might want to buy a ladder. A step ladder or a ladder. I don't know which one, and I'm not going to debate that with you in this video. Next up, we have Silver. No last name. Okay, I have kind of a problem with this, and I'll tell you why. If your boyfriend doesn't have a last name, how am I going to stalk him for you? I need to know everything about him. I need to look him up and Google him and look him up on Facebook and see all his exes and what he's up to and whether or not he's a serial killer, okay? Normally, this would be an automatic no, just because he doesn't have a last name. But in Silver's case, I'm not worried, and here's why. If Silver ever gives you any problems that I need to straighten out, all I have to do is call up Malleus and Lilia. We will roll up 3 deep. Maybe Lilia can, bring some bats. Oh, okay, just to clarify, not baseball bats, but I mean like, the bats, the flying bats, that hang around Lilia whenever he's like in his flying lesson, and the bats come and they fly around, and like those bats. Those are the bats that we would roll up with. And then maybe we'll feed the bats, okay? Maybe they eat some fruit. We would need to confirm that with Lilia at the time. And then we would play with the bats and pet them and play with them. Then we would learn all the bats' names. Maybe Lillian can tell us each of their names and we can learn all of the bats' names. Then we would put the bats to sleep because they're probably, want to take a nap after playing with us for that long. But after that, and the bats have gone to bed, that's when the 3 of us will handle up and have a conversation with Mr. Silver, okay? Trust. let me know when it's time. Especially because I really want to hang out with those bats. They are so cute. It's adorable. Where was I? Right. Second year student, about 5'9". He's a member of the equestrian club, which makes sense. Being his whole deal is that I'm a knight. Favorite subject, let's just say PE. His hobby is training, and he dislikes being idle. So far, I could say that we're on brand here. Yeah. Favorite food, mushroom risotto. That's pretty specific, I guess, but was mushroom risotto in the chef event? I can't remember. Least favorite food, anything Lilia makes. And honestly, this should be everyone's answer, including Lilia. Let's be real. His talent is swordsmanship. Again, on brand. So let's take a look at his mini bio. 騎士のようにマリエスを警護している。朴突とした性格で冷静沈着だが、時よりひどく眠たそうにしていることがある。Alright. So here we go again with the brothers before lovers theme. Truthfully speaking though, Silver and maybe even Jamil to an extent are the only level-headed guys we really know at this school. You know what I mean? Which begs the question, why should you skip the excitement in your relationship? Final verdict? Meh. Play him, I guess. But it won't last long. Trust me. I have a feeling you're gonna get bored pretty fast. Next up we have Sebek Zigvolt. First year student and around 6'2", which is a lot taller than I thought he would be. He's a member of the equestrian club, which I'm a little surprised that they let him in the club at all. But maybe they were hoping that his horse would ride him away from everyone else. Favorite subject is magical analysis. Is this a debate class, maybe? That's the only reason I could see why he would like it at all. As for his hobbies, he has two, which is being helpful to Mal and reading. You can tell that he filled this out himself. I wonder what he reads though. Do you think it's fairy tales? As for dislikes, he also has two. One is when Mal is hampered, and two is complaining. All right, we get it. You love Mal. We all love Mal, okay? So, get in line. Favorite food is salmon carpaccio. Any objection from Octavinel? Guess not. Least favorite food is black coffee. This is actually very good because he is the last person who needs to be drinking caffeine. And his talent is martial arts. This is a big red flag for me. Let's just leave that. How about a look at his bio now? 尊敬するマリウスにふさわしい家臣であろうとするあまり空回りしがち。同居のシルバーをライバル視してる。Alright, first let's start with this obsession with Mal. It's just a little unhealthy and weird for me. Second, he's also mad at Silver too. Third, a kid this angry who knows a lot about combat is, well, a little disturbing, to put it nicely. But he does have a sweet fairy face and pretty hair and pretty eyes. And he seems to always get in his own way, so somewhat harmless? Final verdict, play with him. And when I say play, I mean play. Mess with his head a little bit. That actually sounds kind of fun. But if you decide to get in a serious relationship with him or Rook, our relationship is in danger. Okay? Besides, if we ever want to get rid of him, we can just say Mal is looking for him, I guess, and he'll run off. Finally, we have Lilia Van Rouge, third-year student, about 5'2", and a member of the Light Music Club. Lilia is a superstar, so put some respect on his name. Favorite subject, magical history. Considering he's memorized about 500 years of it, I don't doubt this. Hobby is traveling alone. I feel you, Lilia. I feel you on this. There are just some friends that you cannot travel with, and I get that. You know how the beginning part of the trip is fine, and you get to the hotel room, and things get heated real quick. Dislikes looking for things. This is kind of an interesting point about Lilia, and it might have to do with the lore from Sleeping Beauty. This is all just a fan theory, and I might get some of the details wrong, but just hear me out. So in the Disney movie for Sleeping Beauty, Maleficent has these goons, and the goons are sent out to go and look for the baby princess. The problem is that they look for her for years and years, but they continue looking for a baby. You know what I mean? If a year passes, or 2 or 3, you would start looking for a 1-year-old, 2, 3-year-old, as the years keep going. But they continued to look for a baby. In the end, they never found her. Why would they? So the fan theory for this game is that Lilia is a goon. Mal obviously represents Maleficent, which is why they're so close. And because the goons couldn't find the baby, Lilia is not good at finding things either. Well, it's just a cute fan theory. Who knows? Favorite food, tomato juice. I wonder if he considers this soup, actually. Least favorite food, marshmallows. What do you have against marshmallows, Lilia? That's a little bit sus to me. Talent is babysitting. If Mal is any proof of this, then yeah, I'll give him that. Putting up with your hair burning up and still sticking around for the job, yeah, you a real one. Let's take a look at his mini bio. Diasomnia no fukuryouchou. Marius no ometsuke yaku. Mitame ni soguwazu, takkan shita monoii o suru koto ga aru. There's only one thing to say about this. I love Lilia. You love Lilia. Lilia is the best. The end. I guess there were a couple things to say about it. Final verdict, play him, play him, play him, play him, play him. Don't eat anything that he cooks, but play him, play him, play him, play him, play Lilia. Lilia has bats. Don't you want to play with bats? Technically, this will be hard to include in Player Pass, but just bear with me, okay? Because I promise it'll be fun. Bonus round time! Yay! First up in our bonus round is Grim. Grim is a first-year student or half student, however you want to view that. His age is unknown, and apparently he prefers his front paws over his back. Pretty interesting, huh? He's a member of the Gourmet Studies Club, of course. But he loves to eat everything, though. What kind of taste could he possibly have? Favorite subject is animal language studies. To be honest, though, I don't even think that Grimm can talk to Professor Train's cat. His hobby is eating, and that checks out. He dislikes taking notes, but if he were as great a sorcerer as he claims to be, he would figure out the magic to have the pen write for him. No? Favorite food is canned tuna. Delish. Least favorite food? None. Which is the wrong answer because plenty of foods don't taste good. His talent is great escaping. But are you sure about that? By the way, why was he running at the ceremony if he wanted to be in the school? I already forgot. This isn't a plot hole. Let's move on. Let's check out Grimm's bio. 大魔法師を目指すモンスター。主人公と2人で一人の生徒として入学を強化され、共にオンボロ寮で暮らしている。食べ物に目がなく、主人公をトラブルに巻き込むお調子者。Alright, can I be real with you for just one sec? I love Grimm. I hate that he's such a troublemaker, but I love his attitude. But none of this screams boyfriend material to me. Shady past, no friends to speak of, and you know he won't share his fries. Final verdict, hard pass. But let's revisit this when he grows actual hands and feet. Oh, wouldn't that be interesting if Grimm could turn himself into a human? That would be so cute. I just want to see it one time, that's all. And finally, saving the best for last in the bonus round, we have the one, the only, Dire Crowley. Let's give it up. Let's give it up. Most of what we want to know about him is a secret, as it should be. Why are you so nosy? But what we do know is that he's 6 foot tall, his hobby is traveling, and boy does he get around, and his favorite food is game, like quarry and stuff. Classy. Let's check out his bio. ナイトレイブンコレッジの学園長。私、優しいのでが口癖。ツイステッドワンダーランドに迷い込んだ主人公の存在を認め、オンボロ寮の監督生に任命した。Okay. Let's be real for a second, alright? No one is worthy of Dire. No one. No one is worthy of dating him. Nobody. Okay? I don't know if anyone thought they could come and watch this video and think they could figure out if I was gonna play or pass Dire Crowley. Try again. Let me tell you what you not gonna do, okay? Nobody is good enough for him. Do you see this man and how perfect he is? Please. He is amazing. He is perfect. He is precious and needs to be protected. His fashion sense is impeccable. Like, I don't. Nobody. Sorry. There is no one good enough in this universe or theirs. Nobody. That's why the final verdict is no one can date him. Don't even try. This is not a joke. Y'all think I'm out here playing with you. I'm trying to keep it real with you, okay? In fact, I think that you understand this. I think that you've been understood this. And that is why I would like to propose a society for people like us who truly understand Crawley and who he is. We could call it the Friends of Crawley Society. F-O-C. Okay, I'm still workshopping that, but. And to become a member, you must take an oral exam concerning Crawley, consisting of 3 questions chosen at random. For example, question number 1. If Crawley is traveling on a train going 80 kilometers per hour west at 2 p.m. in order to board a train going 170 kilometers per hour east at 5 p.m., how many likes will he get on his Majikami birthday post? I think the answer is pretty simple here. And that is, who are you? How do you know Crawley's birthday? Who told you that? They lied to you. You don't even know his real Majikame account. Who said he had a Majikame account? I'm asking the questions here. Who told you that? You better answer me right now. Etc., etc. Question number 2. How many buckets of yogurt does it take to cover a doghouse? Pretty tricky, huh? Not if you're a real fan of Crawley. And the answer is green. Because boneless ice cream is too spicy. Oh yes, the Society of Friends of Crawley. S-O-F-O. It's still working on that. If you have an example oral exam question for our new society, please leave it in the comments. Of course, you don't have to give the answer because duh, anyone who's a real friend of his would already know the answer. But I guess for fun, you could throw out some example answers, I suppose. And with that, we have completed part 3 of Player Pass Twisted Wonderland Edition. Did you have fun? Don't answer that. So I'll be back soon with a new video, and until then, make sure those Ikemen boys don't play you, because you gotta play all of them. You hear me? All of them! Bye-bye!